All right, so we're gonna just try something for funsies here. Every year when they send out, or every election year when they send out these guides, me and my buddy Chris used to go through and read everything, and you know, most of it was like us trying to actually figure out what we're voting on. But the candidate statements sometimes are really fun, and we would occasionally kind of do them as monologues. So I'm just gonna kind of breeze through here and pick a couple of my favorites. Well, this guy, Douglas Howard Pierce, he's awesome just because his name is Douglas. Yeah, he's from Beverly Hills. He seems pretty progressive, talking about like saving the coast and stuff. But then it's interesting because then right under Douglas Howard Pierce, you have Obaidul Kujada. I hope I got that right. No disrespect intended. And he just has a link to a website. That's it. But think of that as foreshadowing because there's somebody coming up that's pretty great. Okay, so now this one I can definitely do as a monologue. This is fun. We got John Thompson Parker from the Peace and Freedom Party. Capitalism enables corporate masters to exacerbate crises of health, poverty, oppression, climate change, and war in allegiance to profit. Ownership of production and finance must be controlled by the people. This Senate campaign is about building that socialist systemic change. Vote the left unity slate. Ooh, he said the spooky word socialism. So this is Alex Padilla. He's the guy that we mentioned earlier. There's like a special election we're voting, you know, for his seat twice. He seems all right. You know, he kind of has a little story about, you know, being the American dream and things like that. And the California dream, which I think is, you know, interesting. He's keeping it very local. Yeah. Anyway, so that's him. This guy's interesting. Chuck Smith. He's a Republican. America must be governed according to the Constitution, for the people and by the people. I am a Marine Vietnam veteran, retired law enforcement professional, and patriot. I am also a Christian, and I believe God wants to use me to help him make America righteous again. Damn. That's kind of intense. I would have done like a old man get off my lawn voice, but I don't want to be disrespectful to a veteran, especially on Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, let's see, what else? Where's some of the fun ones? So yeah, what's kind of cool is, you know, everybody has like their name and then their party preference. And there's a couple of people, you know, like dude that we read a minute ago, Peace and Freedom, right? But there are also several people that are like no qualified party preference. Eleanor Garcia, this lady like just looks like your aunt, like just a regular lady. Love it. No qualified party preference, so she's just like in it. Elected leader, Socialist Workers Party. Oh shit. Well, I don't have a problem with that. I know a lot of people do, but you know. Okay. Elected leader, Socialist Workers Party. Longtime industrial worker, aerospace copper garment. Fights to strengthen unions for cost of living increases, workers' control of production, Labor Party. Advocates union struggles for higher wages, affordable housing, childcare necessary for starting families, access to family planning, adoption, safe abortions. Protests Washington's wars. I'm down for that. For government relief to cover farm production costs, compensation to black farmers for discriminatory land loss, active in defense of Cuba's socialist revolution. Oh, yikes. Against U.S. embargo. I mean, that's okay, but that first part, that's gonna get you on a watch list. Denounces anti-Semitic attacks. Cool. Defends Israel's right to exist. Okay. Are you throwing shade at Palestine or? Amnesty for undocumented workers. educates on replacing capitalist rule with workers' and farmers' government. So, I don't know. That's pretty interesting. That's like, you know, Cesar Chavez meets Karl Marx. I mean, you know, anyway, you know, I don't know. It's what I love is that, you know, like I said, you look at this picture, this woman seems pretty normal. And even when you read her political views, I'm sure talking to her in person, nothing is, you know, extreme, but you got to condense it into this little paragraph. So, you know, hit some key phrases. Some things are pretty triggering for conservative people. But that's a whole other video. Snowflakes aren't the only sensitive ones. So then we got Mark P. Muser, Republican. He doesn't seem too bad. I read his thing. It's nothing to write home about. So we got James Henk Kahn, but not Henk, like Henk. Never heard of that. This gentleman right here, nice smile. He's with the Green Party. I love his statement because it's short and simple, so we're gonna monologue it. I'm a social worker with a heart for people and planet. Responding to climate change with a Green New Deal, creating solutions to end institutional poverty and racial injustice, supporting universal health care, and fighting corporate greed. A little over the top, I know. That's my style. All right, so some of the people running for governor are pretty interesting. They really cover the spectrum. You got Luis Javier Rodriguez from the Green Party. Like, according to him, you know, he's like a working dude, was in various industries for like 40 years, and now he's become a leader of the Green Party. Also, you know, just looks like a regular guy. But he's got, you know, he talks more about himself than his political views in this, so read that for yourself to see what you think. I don't want to monologue that. Then we've got Rinette Sanum. I don't even know how to pronounce that name. It's very cool. It sounds like a Star Trek name. Also a no party preference. And this person's qualifications are very interesting. Talks about being a mayor and a city council member in Nevada City, California. But I love this statement. I'm running for California governor with no party affiliation, as it is impossible to serve the people and a party simultaneously. Yup. Since the 2010 Supreme Court ruling Citizens United versus FEC, our elections have belonged to big donors and corporations. Yeah. We have lost true representation within the current political paradigm, and voting red or blue guarantees more of the same. That is how I felt for about 20 years. So thanks, Rinette. Okay, so two more and then we're gonna get to the really, really good one. So this guy I love, Leo S. Zaki. Republican. When I first saw this, I'm like, why does that name Zaki sound familiar? So this is the young heir to the Zaki chicken throne. Like, yeah, Zaki Farms, yep. So, dude comes from money, whatever, I'm sure he wants to lower taxes, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, anyway, don't mean to be disrespectful, but don't care enough to read it again, sorry. This is my favorite, like serious favorite. Marianna B Dawson has no party preference, and her statement simply says, F all politicians. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and say it for you, Marianna. All politicians. But look at her, she's like, she's ready to get to business. She's not around. I love it. F all politicians. I don't 100% agree with the sentiment, but I love the energy. All right, so This one. This is a doozy. And I really hope that people from other states have some fun candidates like this and we can share the madness. This gentleman, Don J Grundman. No qualified party preference and no photograph submitted. He doesn't want you to see his face. So, Grundman says, in my campaign for sanity, my background and qualifications are: the poisonous fake vaccines don't work. Stop infection or transmission. Over 1 million VAERS injuries. Don't know what that is. Brandon Pollitt, Michael Granata. Vaccede.org documents immediate and long-term debilitation. Public are guinea pigs. Masks are useless / joke against a virus. Vaxing, with 2 X's, children is a crime. COVID is biological warfare against humanity. Vaccines kill you, in parentheses, systemic inflammation, and your God-created immune system. Build it by natural methods. I am chairman of the Constitution Party of California and created Contract with California, found at fight-the-power.org and cpofca.org. Also, and this is where it starts to get bad. So keep in mind, this is not me, I am reading, okay? All one word, National Straight Pride Coalition.org, in parentheses, normal, natural, healthy, sane. Arrestbiden.org. They are attacking the children.org. Stopnumber24.org. I don't know why he's a problem with Jeff Gordon. I thought he already retired. This is the worst. I don't like saying this, but it's here. I'm just reading. HarrisIsAHouseNegro.org. CandleCrusade.org. And this is the best. And this is what's definitely getting this mofo on a watch list. IamADomesticTerrorist.org. I just want to pause real quick. I know I've been commenting in between. I haven't gone to any of these websites. I don't even want to, put that anywhere in my sphere, but, if anyone decides to, let me know what you find. Back to Don. Nationalize Federal Reserve. Get honest / real money, permanent fantastic prosperity for everyone, and stop being slaves to Fed private banking cartel. See henrymaccow.com. Only 2 genders. Transgender does not exist. Only psychotic broken people. That's very wrong and very bad, and not me, just him. But I have to say that. Ban mutilating and indoctrinating children. AE911truth.org. Climate change is a total lie. They are too cowardly to debate. Say no to Homer Simpson fake 97% science. The sky is not falling. 2020 election stolen by deep state, including ultra-corrupt media, which will steal all future elections. White supremacy equals Planned Parenthood public health menace. I still don't even know what that is. I've been trying to figure that out. White supremacy equals Planned Parenthood public menace. They have killed 20 million plus blacks. See blackgenocide.org. Universal soul poison equals hatred/resentment of parents equals personal and societal breakdown. Antidote equals FHU.com. Used to fight mass formation psychosis/social engineering. Free deep state Patsy Saran. Not cool. That's the person who killed Robert F. Kennedy. Reject suicidal Green New Deal insanity. Promote nuclear fusion. That's Don. And Don's running for a full term in the United States Senate. Good luck with that, buddy. All right, I'm done. I've been on my feet for a while.